Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends. I'm Vyse91, and last time we made it through the Maw of Tartus and retrieved the Yellow Moon Crystal, and today we're going to head back to Crescent Isle, which is directly below us, and see where to go from here. So without further ado, let's head back to our home base. Oh, but you know what? First, I'm going to check out a couple things, because we got a Captain's Stripe from that battle against Yellowgar, so let me go ahead and use that. Wherever it is. Here it is. Alright, so Delphinus is up to 54,000. And Vyse also got a Thunder Cutlass right here. An ancient cutlass made from Yellowgar's hardened skin. Some say it can cut through lightning. Wow. Not sure how you would do that, but hey, we can do that. So, alright, let's equip that. And let's head back to Crescent Isle. Hey, long time no see. Wow, you've got yourself a nice little base set up here.
Ooh.
Gilder! I heard that you sail around the world. As always, kid, it sounds like you've been trying to get yourself into more trouble. I came here to hear all about your travels. That, and for a good meal. Good old Gilder. Pleasure before business. It's always good to see you, Gilder. Looks like night has come upon Crescent Isle here. And hanging out in the meeting room is everybody. So you went to Yapatoma and then on to the land of ice, huh? Just listening to your stories makes my adrenaline flow. So in the end, you collected the 5 moon crystals. Nice work. Look at them all right there. Yep, we got them all. And since all of them are together, I suppose that means Fina will be taking them with her when she heads home soon. Yes. Actually, there was something that was bothering me from earlier. Fina, where exactly did you come from? I mean, where are you going home to? Seems like a sensitive subject, apparently. Fina? The place to which I must return, the place where both Ramirez and I were born and raised, is the Great Silver Shrine. It is in a place high above the sky. The Great Silver Shrine? Long ago, when the rains of destruction fell upon the lands, and most of the world's population was killed, all seemed lost. The most powerful Sylvite mages met at the shrine. They combined their energy to send it into the sky, above the destruction. They escaped the horrible fate that fell upon the rest of the world, by rising above the destruction. Ever since then, from above, we have sworn to protect the people of this world from the same fate that our ancestors suffered. That is the primary mission of the remaining Sylvites. The Great Silver Shrine is high above the clouds, where no ship can reach it. I plan to take the moon crystals back to the Great Silver Shrine, so that no one will ever be able to abuse their power again. But how are you going to get home? If I can get back the ship that I came in, then I should be able to make it home. So if no ship can reach it, you were just lying earlier because your ship can make it there. But when I was attacked by Valuan, my ship sank beneath the clouds. Yeah, I remember. You were talking about that ship you were flying when Alfonso attacked you. It appears that we must find another way of getting Fina home. But if we find a way to get Fina back home, does that mean we'll have to say goodbye? We'll never get to see her again. Lately, I sometimes find myself thinking. I started thinking, if I am unable to find a way home, that I'll be able to stay here with everyone. I'm sorry. That's so silly of me. My orders were to gather the moon crystals and to return to the Great Silver Shrine with them. back at Valua.
Ramirez, what is the status of the construction of Dangral Island?
Yes, my lord.
The construction of the port is complete, and Toluca's flagship is currently being fitted so that it will be able to submerge in the deep sky. I've also received word that the elevator leading to the bottom of deep sky has been completed as well. Excellent. The time grows near. Soon, the foolish Empress and the rest of the people of the world will bow before my might. No, not just the people. The people, and even those revered moons. Soon, they will all be in my grasp. The people, the lands, and even the moons, they will belong to me. You shall reign supreme, Lord Goshen. Tomorrow morning, I will leave for Dangral. I wish to oversee the final stages of the construction myself. And tell the other admirals to assemble at Dangral. I wish to know where they stand. Yes, Lord Goshen. I walk the path of death and destruction. I know you are a Sylvite. If you wish to change your mind, now is the time. I chose long ago to walk the path that you walk upon, Lord Goshen. I shall forever be at your side. And I will cut down any of those that block our path. It is my duty. It is my purpose. Not sure where this Dangral is that they speak of, but looks like something's going on there. Alright. So, early morning here at Crescent Isle. Oh, hey, look at Calyphus 10. It got a little remodel here. Looks really nice, actually. So let's talk. Welcome. Listen to my words, and the path of the light will be shown to you. Alright. Oh, let's pay 100 gold this time. Very well. Let us begin. Ha! Yes, yes. I see something. You will encounter the treasure thief, Zivelin Bane, 8 times throughout your adventures. Wow, 8 times? He only goes after treasure of legend. Whenever you encounter him, rest assured you will find valuable treasure nearby. The Red Moon has spoken. Remember my words and heed them carefully. Now go forth and fulfill your destiny. Wow, 8 times, huh? Well, I kind of lost count of how many times we've fought Zivelin Bane before, but I don't think it's 8, so it looks like we'll be seeing him more in the future. Alright, so let's see. Is there anything else that she needs to do here? Yeah, I need to put some fish in the pot. So shall I put some tiger fish in the pot? It will cost 500 gold for the fish, though. Is that alright? Yeah, of course. I'll take care of everything. You want fish? You'll get fish. Alright. So I think that'll be the last little upgrade that I want to do here. The rest of the island is pretty much maxed out. You can't really do too much more. Okay, let's go and see the shops that are in this area, because last time we gave some gold to Alicamus. Not last time, but a couple episodes ago, we gave some money to Alicamus to upgrade his shop. So let's take a look at what he's got. Alright, he's got quite the setup here now. Oh, hello Vyse. Thanks to you, I have this wonderful lab where I can create medicines for you and your crew. I'm glad you like it. Alicamus, I've been wanting to ask you, why did you decide to devote your entire life to medicine? Before you joined my crew, you lived on that little island all by yourself, mixing ingredients and making potions. You've been wondering why I decided to become a hermit. Well, I will tell you. Perhaps you will understand why I chose this life. My parents were both nobles from Upper City, so during my childhood I was well taken care of. Because of my family's wealth, I was able to buy all of the books that I wanted. I read all the time, you see. One day, on my way to the bookstore, I saw a very sick man from Lower City. He crawled into Upper City on his hands and knees. He was begging for money, so he could buy medicine. But no one would help him. I ran to the shop to try to help the man. When I returned, he was already dead. I felt so helpless. From that day on, I decided that I would devote my life to helping others. I spent days alone in my room reading about all the different types of medicines and potions. In time, I became one of Valua's best researchers. I wanted to make medicines that the people in Lower City could afford. I wanted to help people, but Valuan had other plans for me. They wanted me to make weapons for their military. Shortly after, I fled Valuan and found an island where I could continue my studies. Sorry if my story seemed a bit long. I believe in you, Vyse. Although you are a warrior, you are fighting for the right cause. And that is why I want to aid you in your fight. I will do everything in my power to assist you and your crew. Hello, Vyse. Can I help you? Right in the middle of the conversation, you just decide to say hello. That's kind of weird. Alright, so let's take a look at his expanded inventory here. This page is pretty much the same as what we've seen before, but this next page... Nope, this page we've also seen as well, so let's head to even further. Now, take a look at this. He offers each one of these stat boosting seeds for 5,000 gold a pop. Even the Paranta seeds, which increases power, and the Zale seeds, which increases vigor or defense. So, these are, I mean, it's kind of crazy that these are available because we have a ton of gold right now, so we could just spend a whole bunch on tons of Paranta seeds and Zale seeds to, like, seriously buff ourselves up. I mean, it gives us the opportunity to do this, but I'm not going to do this now. I might do this a little bit later on, because it's kind of, I mean, I don't know, it's a little bit cheap. I mean, the game does allow you to do this. If you recruit a Lycomus, give him money to expand his shop, and then he offers these seeds. I mean, it's something that's available to you, so you might as well take advantage, right? But I'm probably going to do that a little bit later because I'm trying to hang on to some gold right now. There's something that I want to... You need a certain amount of gold to, you know, achieve a threshold to achieve a specific swashbuckler's rating. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's talk to a Lycomus right quick. That reminds me, I've come up with a new little concoction that I'm rather proud of. It will heal your entire party and regenerate all of your magic power at once. I've named it the Lycomix. Like the name? Well, it takes a few moments for it to take effect, so it won't be of any use to you while you're in battle. It's a little expensive to make, but I've gotten the whole process, pardon the expression, down to a science. It will cost 4,000 gold for 10. Wow, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and get some. Alright, just remember, you won't be able to use them during battle, so be careful, okay? And we got 10 Lycomixes. Alright, so this kind of works the same way that Polly's special does whenever she cooked it up for us. Restores the party's HP and MP, but only works outside of battle, so not too helpful, but for 4,000 gold, that's not too bad. So, we're going to head over here to Ryu Khan and talk to him. Captain, I'm a little tired right now. My youth is escaping me. If you return later, when my strength returns, I shall forge you a blade worthy of legends. Okay, so he's saying the same thing. We can't upgrade his shop just yet, but we will be able to a little bit later. I mean, we've been able to upgrade the other shop, so you'd think we'd be able to upgrade his as well, so maybe we'll check back with him a little bit later. But for now, we're going to go ahead and head down. We're going to head down to our ship. And there's nothing really that prompts you to do this, but we're going to go ahead and do this because we have to kind of come down here in order to advance things along here. So let's go ahead and come towards the ship, and we get a little cutscene. Hey, Vyse! Thanks for the food yesterday. It was delicious. Oh, Gilder, you're leaving already? Yeah, I need to get going. But before I go, I have some news for you. I found out some information on the Armada's latest project. I just heard about this the other day. It appears that Valuan has begun advancing into the lower altitudes. I heard that north of Pirate Isle, somewhere beneath the clouds, they're building a base on Dangral Island. It's just a rumor, but I heard that they're building a ship that can go into deep sky. Deep sky? Yes, beneath the thick layer of clouds immersed in total darkness, there is a bottom of the world. No one has ever seen what's below the clouds. Some people say that it's completely dead. What could they be looking for down there? I don't know, but Fina's ship sank beneath the clouds, right? Huh, you're right. That must be what they're after. Thanks, Gilder. We'll go check it out. You don't need to thank me. Good luck, Vyse. Alright, so Gilder gives us a tip on where to head next. So we are going to head to Dangral Island. But you said it's close to, what did you say that it's close to? Pirate Isle or Shrine Island? I don't know, one of those, but it's close to both. So we're going to head to that area, and I will see you whenever I get to the area. So it's just going to be a short trip down to the Shrine Island area, and I'll see you when we get there. Alright guys, so here's Shrine Island in front of me. I'm a little bit east of where it is, and if I drop below the clouds and head north, this is the island that I'm looking for. This is what Gilder was talking about right here. This is Dangral Island. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dock.
Admirals of the Valuan Armada, I have urgent news that affects all of you.
Ho ho! Words of wisdom from the Grand Admiral himself. Please, enlighten us.
From this day forth, the Armada will no longer be under the Empress's control. Those that do not wish to walk this path that I have chosen, leave now. Those that wish to hear my plans, stay.
What? What is this?
Admiral Goshen, do you know what you are saying?
Have you gone insane, Goshen? Are you rebelling against the Empress?
Fear not, Alfonso. I still have my wits about me. I am following my own path. It's your decision whether or not you wish to follow me.
So, Goshen finally shows his true intentions. Those words are treasonous. The punishment is death. Ramirez?
If you speak in that manner again, I shall cleave you in two.
What? What do you mean?
Wait, Ramirez. There is no need for you to waste your energy on this well. What about the rest of you? Will you follow me?
Lord Goshen.
It doesn't make any difference to me. As long as I get to fight, I don't care who's in charge.
I will stay in the Armada as well. I still haven't finished building the ship that can go into deep sky. Also, if I stay in the Armada, I'll probably get to fight Vyse again.
Gregorian, what will you do?
Lord Goshen,
What is your goal? I do not think that you are seeking the Imperial throne. What is it that you want? You are correct. That is not my goal. I want more power, more control than Valua has ever had. That is all I will say for now.
Lord Goshen, just what are you up to?
What is he up to indeed? So he's basically planning on overthrowing the rule of the Empress and going on his own path. So not good for something, for somebody like Goshen to be pulling off here. Alright, so if we go over to the edge of the cliff here, there's a moonfish over here, so grab that real quick. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and save. I don't think I've done that this episode yet, so I'm going to go ahead and save. While we're here, we might as well, you know. Excuse me. Alright. So there's a ladder here. Let's go ahead and head down. So kind of an interesting area. I'm not really sure what any of this is really being used for, or what any of this is here for. I guess Valua built all of this whole structure on the island or whatever. Because the island was already here, but maybe some of this structure and everything wasn't here before, so we'll see what happens. I can hear someone talking. There's a grate in front of us on the floor. If we look below, we can see a couple soldiers. Moon energy system operating within normal parameters. Power supply to the entire base is flowing smoothly. Okay, the inspection of this area is done. Let's go to the next one. I think that's the control area for the base's power. Alright. Might be good to know for later. Alright, so let's head down. And follow the corridor around here. Now, if we look here, there's a couple fans that are rotating. It's a fan. It's probably for ventilation. I don't think I should get too close. But it looks like there's a passageway behind it. I wonder if there's a way to stop the fan. Alright, well, that kind of alludes to what we need to do, so maybe we need to stop the fan here. I can hear someone talking. I still don't get why they would build a base down here. What's the point? There's nothing down here other than wind. I hear they're trying to build an elevator that goes all the way down into deep sky. Deep sky? My mom told me when I was a kid that deep sky is the land of the dead. Doesn't sound like he really wants to go down to deep sky. Alright, we have another grate, and hey, there's a treasure chest there. Now, if you look at the map, there are sections that are kind of dimmed out. You might be able to see, but right above or right below where we're standing, I guess, would be a room. So it kind of makes you think that later on maybe we'll be down there, and these certain rooms that we're seeing, these couple treasure chests in, for instance, something to kind of remember where these treasure chests are. I can hear someone talking. Hey, did you hear? Lord Galshan is building a new top-secret flagship. It'll probably be even more powerful than his old ship, the Serpent. I swear, that Lord Galshan really is something. Did you know that Lord Galshan has never been defeated in battle? He's a military genius. So he's working on a new flagship, huh? That doesn't sound too good. Alright, another grate here, and another treasure chest. So it looks like we'll have to keep those in mind for later. There's one more grate here. And another treasure chest. So wow, 4 treasure chests down in those rooms down there. So keep those in mind. Here we have the control panel where we looked at earlier. And if we come to this lever and flip it down, the lights go out. And the fans slow down. And eventually come to a stop. So now we can proceed through that area. Alright. If we come... Oh, we do have some random battles here, so take care of this real quick. Alright, so here we have some elite guards. Alright, so let's switch over. I'm going to use silver. That looks like a pretty good idea to me. Let's see. Actually, yeah, I'm going to see just what I can do here. You know, I'm going to switch everybody to silver. And see how much damage I can do here. Alright, so they have probably in the realm of 500 hit points. That was a little bit of an overkill. Looks like Vyse could have probably taken one of the guys out in one hit, even without a critical. So these guys don't pose too much of a threat. I do like their armor though, it's pretty cool. I like the gold. Alright, well enough messing around, let's do a rain of swords. Oh, and you might can see that thunder cutlass that Vyse has there. Well, we can't see it here, but maybe we'll see it a little bit later. It's pretty neat. Alright. Moving right along. Alright, there is another little branch in the path here. If we go all the way down here, there's a dead end, but there's a shutter here, which we can hear someone talking on the other side of this. So these are the schematics that Lord Deloco designed? With this new design, his ship is supposed to be able to fly into deep sky? That's what I hear, but it's not like I can understand any of it anyway. It all looks like scribbles to me. Well, I heard that Lord Deloco was going to take Lord Galshan to take a look around the Chameleon today. What? If they see us slacking off here, we're done for. Let's get out of here. Huh. That looks like another little point of interest that we may have to visit later on as well. Alright. Alright, so let's head back to where those fans were, because now we can get through past that and on to the next area. Alright. And there appears to be a ladder. Alright, so let's go down. And this should lead into the next area. right through these doors. Alright, here we have kind of an interesting couple ways here. We could look at this door. It won't open. It's probably locked or barred from the other side. Alright, so we can't go through that way. Alright, we got some new enemies here, and we caught them by surprise, which is always nice. So let's take a look. We have a sentry, 3 sentries, and a berserker. So actually we are going to, you know what, let's just turtle up a little bit, because I kind of want to see what these guys do attack-wise, or let you guys see what these guys do attack-wise. I'm not really sure what that did, other than maybe set up an attack for next round, maybe? But maybe we'll see what that's all about in a minute. But, you know what, I'm tired of waiting, so let's go ahead and use a Rain of Swords here. And, oh wow, the Berserker stays alive. Looks like it has about 1,000 HP. And let's use a Pirate's Wrath just because. And that'll do it.
We did it!
Yeah, we did it! Alright! Okay, so not much experience offered in the form of random battles in this area, but that's okay. Okay, so... Okay, what did we come through here? We came through that door right there, and we have 2 doors to consider here, as well as there's like an elevator shaft or something down there, so there's not really much we can do about that at this point. Alright, so here we have 6 rooms. Now these 6 rooms correspond to the grates that we were looking at earlier on. So if you wanted to pay attention to where all these treasure chests were earlier, when we were looking down, if you remember the pattern, now would be the time to use that brain knowledge of yours, that memory of yours. And in this treasure chest we get an Imperial Blade, which is a sword for Enrique. So let's put that on him. The sword of the legitimate heir to the throne can impose silence on enemies. Alright. So, as we discovered earlier, in 4 of these rooms are treasure chests, and in 2 there are guards. So if we encounter a room where there are guards, we get a battle. And I'll leave this in just because it's kind of, you know, a forced battle. It's kind of necessary, I guess. So we have 4 elite guards here. So I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to attack the second one, and then... Now this sword of Enrique's, this Imperial Blade, is kind of interesting because it's like a cone shape. It's almost like a, what would you call it? A joust blade or whatever. I'm not really sure how to describe that, but it's kind of weird looking. Now these guys do have that poison gas attack. We were lucky to not get poisoned by it, but still did quite a bit of damage. Alright, and a royal blade to the chin of that guy, and he's down. So 1 left. And I'll just use a Cutlass Fury just because it's quick and easy. And down he goes. So the other battle with guards in this area will be the same as this one. There's that Thunder Blade of Vyse's, kind of cool looking. Alright, so no treasure chest in this room. Unfortunately, we still have to go through the animation of us walking in the room and the door closing, but as we can see, there's no chest in here. So we'll exit and go on to the next set of doors. And in this room, we have a chest that contains a Moonberry. Alright, so that gives us 3. We just need 1 more in order to learn Aka's last special move. And in this room we have 2 Sacral Crystals. That's always helpful to line our pockets with more healing stuff, but we're in pretty good shape as far as that stuff goes. Alright, let's check this room out. And we get a battle. Alright, Enrique learned Ryzalum in that last battle. That's always good. Alright, so let's head across the hall, and there's one more treasure that we must get our hands on. Right across here. And in this room we get... No, that wasn't a Zivlin Bane battle. I just got caught right with a random battle right before I opened this chest that has 4,000 gold in it. Actually, I need to do some healing up real quick. Just because I've been taking a little bit of a beating from these random battles. That should do it. Alright, so we've plundered all the chests in this area. So let's head back to the beginning. And go across the hallway this time. Alright, so this is the remaining door that we haven't been through. And we get kind of a weaving pathway going down even further. And it gets kind of dark here, kind of hard to see, but here's some doors that lead to the next area. Now this area is a pathway. There's the elevator shaft, it's still empty, but this way there's actually a way that leads outside. So if we look here, there's kind of like a construction area that's going on here, and there's the beginnings of what looks to be like some sort of rail or something that leads down, and you can see another island down there towards the bottom of the swirling clouds that maybe it looks like they're trying to start building this rail to go down to that island or something. I don't know. So kind of an interesting looking area right there. So anyway, let's head back and let's go through the other set of doors to keep moving forward. And here we have the Chameleon docked down here, and the plans on the table that are right there. But first I want to bypass his engine that's laying there and come all the way down to the end of the dock here, because there is a moonfish. And if everything went according to plan, if I remembered everything correctly, this is actually the final moonfish that we will ever get. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully I remembered all of them. And here you see the Chameleon, like I said, and look at this thing. This huge, like, spear-looking thing that's on the end of his ship now. So, as the name suggests, the Chameleon is ever-changing. It looks like they're developing a new weapon. And also this engine that may enable them to go into deep sky, which sounds really intriguing. Gilder was talking about the fact that there actually is a bottom of the world. So they're trying to explore something down here. So let's take a look at this table right here. These must be the plans for the ship that Gilder was talking about. I think you're right, Aka. All the specs, from the hull to the engine, they're all written here. This ship is Admiral DeLoco's ship, the Chameleon. It appears that his ship is being modified according to these plans. Well, now that we have this, we might be able to get to deep sky. We've gotten what we came here for. Let's get out of here.
We are currently strengthening the walls of the bridge.
Increase the speed of the construction. Finish it within the week. Well, well, well. What do we have here? This time I will be sure to dispose of you all permanently.
Oh, not good. But we received the ship schematics. Alright, so let's try to get out of here. Galshan knows that we are here, which is not a good thing at all. So let's try to get out of here as quickly as we can. Alright, so we're just going to backtrack back up the way we came. And I wish we could run a little bit faster because somebody's on his way to try to get us. But alright.
Stop, air pirate.
Oh boy, not good.
It looks like we meet again.
Gulshan!
Not only once, but twice you escaped from the Grand Fortress. Very impressive. However, do not think you will escape a third time.
Gulshan, what is Valua planning to do by building a place like this?
If it isn't the little prince, whatever Valua does, your highness, is no longer any of your concern, if I'm not mistaken. You were the one who threw away your responsibilities and sided with these pirates.
I did not throw away my responsibilities. I am working to rebuild the Empire.
It matters not to me. I have no interest in Valua anymore. I shall dispose of you here, once and for all.
This is great. Of all people to get caught by. Vyse, behind you!
It has been a while, Prince Enrique.
Gregorio! How ironic that fate has led us both here to pit sword against sword with each other.
Do not worry. I am not here to fight you.
What? What are you doing?
Gregorio, you understand the consequences of your actions.
Lord Gulshan, it appears that you do not understand the consequences of your actions. You wish to revive the ancient horrors and use them to make the world yours. I cannot sit back and watch you destroy the world. What are you doing?
Prince, you spoke the truth when we last met at Esperanza. The Empire has chosen the wrong path. You and Vyse are the only ones that can stop the Armada. Prince Enrique, let my last act be in your honor.
Why?
I will hold him off. Escape while you can.
What are you saying? We will fight with you.
You must not take Gulshan lightly. He is more powerful than you can imagine. And this is a military base of the Armada. If you don't escape soon, we will all be surrounded. If you die here, the world will be doomed. Go. Our last hope lies with you, young prince. I earned the nickname Ironwall Admiral. I won't let him past me. And I will be able to die defending you. I cannot ask for a higher honor.
Wait! Don't do this!
Young prince, Captain Vyse, please, you must stop Gulshan. You are our last hope.
Well.
No!
Gregorio, have you made your peace? I am ready to die, Lord Gulshan, but I shall die defending my people against a tyrant.
Wow. Gregorio unexpectedly steps in ready to take the ultimate sacrifice so that we can get out. You could kind of tell that Gregorio was kind of on the same page as Enrique. He realized what the Armada was doing and what Gaussian was doing, and he didn't really want any part of it. And he wanted to do something about it, but maybe he thought that we were in better position to do something about it than he was. So he's ready to sacrifice his own life for us, that we may get away and maybe in the future be able to stop Gaussian. So definitely an unexpected turn of events there. But we must continue. We can't just let Gregorio die for nothing, so we got to get out of here. So it's unfortunate that things had to come to that. But it's kind of crazy that, it looked like we were going to have to fight Gaussian and Gregorio at the same time, which would have been epic. But Gregorio decides to step in for us on our behalf, and we have to get away.
Gregorio, you are like family to me.
Lord Gaussian, what is going on?
Send him back to Valuan, and make sure his body is well taken care of. It is worth more than your life.
Yes, Lord Gaussian.
Gregorio, you were always the kind to be the last to stay on a stinking ship.
Man, so Gaussian really did follow through, and he killed Admiral Gregorio. Man. Alright, well, that's that. We got to get back to Crescent Isle as soon as possible now. So we are actually going to save, and I'm going to call that an episode. So let's see here. I think right here. That's where we need to save. And next time we're going to head back to Crescent Isle to see what we can do. We're going to give Brabham the plans that we obtained from the table about the engine that they were working on for the Loco ship. So maybe we can follow suit to see if we can build an engine. But that'll do it for now. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And next time we are going to head back to Crescent Isle to see what we can do about building a new engine to see if we can maybe get down into deep sky. So until then, you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time for more Let's Play Skies of Arcadia Legends.